I chose women. I chose America. I love you. I love all of this.
All of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone else, everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like we're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
What the hell? You cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare. Donald Trump.
Thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos, as millions of people are regretting voting for Donald Trump. I don't know why they chose to vote for this monster. The monster is back into action. Donald Trump spent only 4 years as a president of the United States of America and accumulated $8 trillion debt. The economy nearly collapsed. During COVID-19 pandemic, he couldn't handle it. Thousands of people died. But Americans have elected this monster back into governors.
No! 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 Why? Why? Why?
This can't be real. This can't be real. All I can say is how fucking dare you? How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country.
One mistake that Americans have done by voting Donald Trump into power again, is that Donald Trump is a racist who don't like people of color. Donald Trump only cares about white people. So why do you vote this person into power once you know that the majority of Americans are people of color? Why doing this big mistake? He will be the president for white people only. That is why he's going to deport millions of people from the country, because he knows very well that most of immigrants are people of color. He's going to do this by hate, not by the interest of the country. And one big mistake that Americans have done by voting this monster into power is that the huge part of the economy is being handled by immigrants. If you don't know, I am enlightening you today. Millions of people in the working industry, millions of people who pay taxes are immigrants. Donald Trump is going to deport these people back into their countries. And one huge problem that is coming is that Donald Trump is going to cancel citizenship by birth. Yes, it's going to happen. He said it. This is part of his plan to get rid of immigrants. It is a huge mistake. So if you are Hispanic and you have been born in the US, get ready, prepared, pack your bags. If you are Black African and you have been born in the US, get ready, pack your bags. Time is up. You have done a great mistake and it's going to affect you for the rest of your life.
I am having a hard time explaining this feeling, which is surprising, right? I'm a Black woman in America. I'm Congolese and live in America. Of course, I am used to being overqualified and underlooked. I'm used to this feeling of constant disappointment. But this time felt different. Because if a woman like Vice President Kamala Harris, her opponent is a criminal, yet America chooses him, what message does that send to all the other men who are comfortable assaulting women? What message does that send to all the women who have been assaulted? I just feel so defeated. I feel so defeated. I don't even know how to explain this feeling. It's too much. Because there was never a part of me for a second who thought, like there was even, I am so scared. I think that's really the underlying feeling, is I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm just all of it. And worst of all is I really actually did not believe this would happen. I went to bed confident. And I still don't believe it. I really don't.
These immigrants that are going to be deported by Donald Trump administration, it is going to affect the US economy very huge. I mean, very massive. This effect will not be, I mean, any smaller effect. Very huge effect on the economy of the US, because these people are working so hard. I will say immigrants in the US work harder than the citizens. So if you take them out, what will happen to the US economy? What will happen? Donald Trump is a damn. It's like this guy cannot think. This guy is a damn. Because the US economy, the strength of the US economy is based on immigrants. That is the truth. That is the fact. That is why those who knows this fact are crying. Those who know this fact, they are weeping. Because they know what is coming. They know America is going to be in crisis. They know the US is about to collapse. That is why they are crying. That is why they are so scared. Donald Trump wants to maintain white supremacy. That is his main goal, his main aim. He wants to maintain white supremacy. But he can never maintain white supremacy and make America great, as he is trying to say. Let me tell you, he was a president for 4 years. Why he couldn't make America great in that 4 years? But he rather brought America down. During 4 years of Donald Trump, go and do your own checks. Go and do your own analysis. Go and check for yourself. Donald Trump administration is the worst administration in the history of US, presidency. $8 trillion debt in 4 years. And what are you telling me that Donald Trump will make America great again? Was America great in the 4 years that he was president? America was never great in that 4 years. America was rather in mess. You know, the majority of white folks who voted for Donald Trump, they voted to protect their white supremacy, to protect their racism, to protect their hatred. But if you're a person of color and you voted for Donald Trump, you voted against your own self. You made a great mistake, because it is going to haunt you negatively. The next 4 years, America is going to be in mess. Either you take it or you decline my message. This is going to happen. If you have followed politics, if you have followed the US politics very well, you know what is going to happen. You didn't vote for Kamala. Fine, I understand. But voting for Donald Trump was a big mess. We use women to create a nation. We use women to build a country. Our mothers are women. We came from women. Women gave birth to us. But Donald Trump doesn't have any respect for women. Donald Trump treats women very bad. But you voted for this person to be your president. You voted for Donald Trump to be your president. How many times women have been complaining about Donald Trump's treatment towards them? You have done a mess, especially the women who voted for Donald Trump. You voted against your own self, because Donald Trump is going to treat you like hell. This is a person who only believes in men and who only believes in the white supremacy. Donald Trump doesn't care about women, and this is the mistake that mothers who voted for Donald Trump have committed, and it is going to haunt them for the rest of their lives. At least for the next 4 years that Donald Trump is going to be the president of the US. It is going to happen. Women are going to cry. Women are going to be in deep shit. But this is what we wish for. I am in Africa. I am a Ghanaian, born and bred. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. You did. You, the citizen of the US. You did. So you are going to, do your own accountability for your actions. It is a great mistake. It is a big mess. By voting Donald Trump into power in 2024. If I ask you what Donald Trump did for the past 4 years that he was a president, you cannot tell me anything that Donald Trump did that was great. You can't tell me anything. You cannot compare Donald Trump administration to Obama's administration. Never. You can never compare. You cannot compare Donald Trump administration to George W. Bush administration. You can't compare. You can't compare Donald Trump administration to Bill Clinton's administration. Never. It's uncomparable. Donald Trump is the worst president I have ever come across in the history of the U.S. governors. And the facts are there. No president has accumulated this huge amount of debt that Donald Trump administration accumulated. $8 trillion. $8 trillion in 4 years. This is the kind of, mess that you voted for. And it is going to haunt the US for the next 4 years. Kamala Harris was the perfect person to be president at this time. But you didn't vote for her. This is what you wish for, and get ready to face the mess. Thanks for watching. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. My name is Don Cyrus. See you in the next one.